Hello, everybody. Dun, dun, dun. Doesn't have the mic? Yeah. Hold on. Let me cut it off. I've got to give it a minute. Hello, Hi, Phyllis. Phyllis has been waiting. She's excited about that that Bailey's pie today. So come on in, everybody. Yay, good. Look, it's raining here. Like we need an ark. Okay, so Lee, let it be what it is because you're throwing me off. So let it be what it is right now. Okay, so we're hoping we have the mic situation figured out. Hi, Mary Becker. Gosh, I see many of you coming in. Come on in. We are going to be, happy Valentine's weekend, I guess. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and I thought it would be appropriate, with so many people still not wanting to go to restaurants or things like that, to think of some desserts. And look, even if it's just for you, and there is no person in your life, that's okay. You're allowed to do that. So I'm hoping we're going to get through all three. We're going to do a baked pears and apples, because Lee likes pears. I like apples, and Lee found the recipe. And it's baked pears with walnuts and honey. And then we're going to do a cherry cheesecake cupcakes, which are phenomenal. I have fixed those many times. Hi, Cindy. Thanks for joining me. And then, I don't know what Lee's doing. Okay. Lee is Mr. Perfectionist. Just don't worry about Lee. Don't worry about Lee. He's good. He's just waiting for the food. Okay. Anyways, so we are going to fix that, and then we're going to end with a no-bake Bailey's chocolate pie. What? Lee, do you see? He's irritating as all get out. That's all I can do, Bib. We ain't doing no more. I'm going to tear this mic off if you say anything again about it. Oh, my Lord. Don't have a perfectionist in your life, guys. That's what happened. That's what happened. Let's see here. I got to see. I was in the midst of sharing this, and then we got sidetracked here. So hold on one second. Let's get this shared. Ta-da. I think that will probably work now that we have that shared, so then I can get back to watching it. Okay, so here we go. Now I am back to doing what we need to do. All right, let me put this up here so I can see what we're doing. So we got 3 desserts. That's what we're doing. Debbie, is that better? Good. See, I told you, Lee's a perfectionist. I love it. Lee's a perfectionist. We're dealing with a lot of new stuff because I'm always walking around, so we're trying to get this perfect. But, it's only the 4th show, Hi, Joyce. How are you? So, yeah, if you will, please like and share, if you will. That would be great. Even if you don't like any of these, you never know who might. Make sure you go to my page, like it, also follow it, because I'm always putting stuff up, not just the live shows, but other desserts that I have found, the whole 9 yards. So let's see what we're going to get started with here. I thought it would be appropriate to get started with the baked pears and apples, because they're going to take the longest in the oven, so we can be making the other stuff. So Think about this. On a healthier version, we're going to do the baked apples and the pears. Then, of course, if you just want to all out, like have yourself a good time, you're going to have the cherry cheesecake cupcakes, which also are very good for kids in your family. Okay, so think about that. You can take them. These are so easy that you could take them for a cupcake party. You could take them to school if your kids are in school. And then, of course, the over 21 dessert is going to be the no-bake Bailey's pie. And that is, I'm just going to say, if Teresa Paul was here, she would love me long time. Okay, that's what I'm going to say. Always remember, too, the one thing we have going on right now till the end of February is that any of the dishes, whether it's the casseroles or the shrimp dish, whatever it is that I've shared, if you take any of these dishes and you make them, then snap a picture and tag me in it on Facebook, and you're going to be entered for one of 4 people to win a honey bun cake. And that is something that is the top of the line, is the honey bun cake. Diane says she needs the Bailey's pie. I completely get it, Diane. Diane, no offense, I need the whole bottle right now, okay? It's all good. It's all good. So let's get started on the pears. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down here where hopefully you guys are going to be able to see exactly what I'm doing. And I'm trying to watch. There we go. You don't need to see my little smackaroo. Let's make sure you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so this is what I've got. Let me show you this first. We have 2 pears, and let me just briefly tell you what's going to be in this. I've got 2 pears which I've let sit out. You can see these are Bartlett pears, letting them get a little bit ripe. I'm going to use those, and then I got 2 Honey Crisp apples. And I washed these really, really good last night, so they're ready to go. So we're going to put these here. We're also going to be using some cinnamon. We're going to be using some honey. And, of course, some walnuts. Everybody needs walnuts. And then if you don't want this to be exactly a healthy thing, you can actually serve this with ice cream, which is what I plan on doing with it. So, ha, ha, ha. And we're going to let Mr. Bibb try it. Also, you can serve it with like frozen yogurt, or you can serve it with regular yogurt. Think about brunch. Think about breakfast. And think about dessert. I think this could be used with just about anything. So the first thing we're going to do, I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees, okay? 350 degrees. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut these. I'm going to cut these right in half. Wow, they're good looking apples. Goodness. Let me do this one. We're going to cut this one right in half. Wow, there we go. And I'm going to do the same thing with the pears. We're going to cut these bad boys right in half. There we go. Okay, so we have all of that done. And now what we're going to do, as you see where the seeds and the stem is okay, but you'll see the ends here. We're going to take that and we're going to scoop that out, okay? You can take a spoon. You know, some of you will have like these little scoopers, like cantaloupe melon scoopers or whatever. You may want to use those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig down to where the seeded part is, okay? And I am going to take this out. See how it should look? It should look just like that. Very, very easy. And this is a plastic one. A lot of people have metal ones. I'm a cheapo. I just have this little plastic one, so it's okay. See here? Here we go. I'm going to take this other little edge out right here. Okay. Let's do the next one. We're going to take this. Say boom. We got that. And then this one here. Okay, you'll see, this is what we got going here. Now let's see how well this works with the apples. I'm not so sure. Okay, well, it might work just fine. Look at that. The apples are going to be a little bit, of course, tougher because they're not as, these are solid apples, so they absolutely are not as tender. So let's see, I can see another seed up in here, so I'm going to, let me see if I can get this out. I'm just going to take my little paring knife here. You want to make sure, you know how when you get close to the core, and you can kind of taste that core. So look here how that works. So it came out, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do with this, because this is kind of, for some reason, this is more attached than the pear. Where the stem is, I'm just taking that stem out, because apple stems do run a little bit deeper than pear stems for whatever reason. So let me get these done. Okay. Work on this. A metal one may be a little bit better with this for sure, but that's okay. Let me make sure we got this part out. Yep, I can feel that rough part right there. Let me make sure. Okay, we got that one done. Let's get on with these. Gonna dig in. Don't be scared to dig into it. And by the way, this doesn't have to look perfect. Oh, well, my hole there didn't look as perfect as Molly's. That's okay. It's not about perfection. It's about how it tastes, right? And I have a feeling these are going to taste amazing. So let me get that. Okay, so you see, they're all there. I cannot feel any of the roughness. Well, maybe right there for this one. Let me see if I can get that out. There we go. Okay, so let me break out my cucina wipes here and see if I can get this little bit here. Get all this crumbed up here. I don't know if we still carry these or not, but cucina wipes, oh my gosh, these are the best things, and they smell so good. They're just amazing, and they clean up really, really easy. Okay, so now I am going to grab a baking sheet, okay, and I'm going to put these on a baking sheet. Ta-da, there's another seed. Okay, let me get these on here, one sec. Here we go. Okay, so we have these here. Now, let me tell you something else. I saw this and thought, wow, that's such a good idea. On the back of the apples, you see how they're kind of wobbly? On the back of the apples, what we're going to do is we're just going to cut a little part there. Look, so it'll sit flat. See, we're going to do this even for the pears. Look, just a little. Don't take a huge slice because you want to eat it, right? So you want to take this just so it will sit flat. There we go. We got that one done. Okay. Don't cut your hands off. You know you're going to need a sharp knife, so don't be cutting no. Keep all your digits in play, okay? Okay, let's do it with this one. All right, I think this is all of them. Let me get these. Let's say the apples over here. And here we have the pears. Okay, so there we go. So you can see we have everything here. So they're ready. What did we do? We took out the guts, basically, for lack of a better word. We made sure there was no hard parts in it. Then we did that part. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of cinnamon. Now, amount-wise, probably about, I'm doing double here, but if you were just going to do, let's say you were going to do 2 pears or 2 apples, then you would probably use about 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon for this, okay? But if you want a little bit more cinnamon, if you're a cinnamon lover, then you know what? Have more cinnamon. There is no right or wrong for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle some. Yeah, I know I'm not measuring, but remember, all I have to do is give you the measurement. I don't have to measure it out, because y'all know this has been my struggle. I am not a measuring girl, okay? I'm not. Lee likes a lot of cinnamon on his pears, so we're going to do this, okay? Okay, here we go. All right, so we've got that on there. Okay, and the next thing we're going to do, we're going to take about 1/4 cup of chopped walnuts, okay? So chopped walnuts, I love me some walnuts, right? I'm going to take these, and in that little hole that we just dug, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a little bit, and we're going to put this on top of all of them. Oh, I bet this is going to make the kitchen smell fabulous, I bet. So let's do this. Let's just keep putting them on. You could use either or. Let me put it this way. If you want to be healthier, then just use the cinnamon, because the fruit, of course, if you've got a good ripe pear and you've got like a Honeycrisp apple, they're going to already be sweet. Plus, we're putting honey on this too. But if you're like, girl, forget that. This is dessert. I'm serving it with ice cream. So I would like some cinnamon sugar. I am not going to judge you, okay? Because you know what? That would be me. That would be me. I would love that. But cinnamon is what the original recipe calls for. So let me finish these up here. We're just going to add a few more. My gosh, I think Lee's going to have me make these like all the time. I foresee this coming the way it's already smelling. Okay, so we are now going to take about 2 teaspoons of honey, okay? 2 teaspoons of honey, and we are going to drizzle this. Hi, Linda Montavon. I'm not reading the comments right now, so look here. This is what I'm going to do. I know I'm not measuring. I'm not that girl, okay? But I am giving you the measurements. And by the way, when I'm done, all of these recipes will be on. I will post them one at a time with the recipes so that all you have to do is copy it or print it or whatever it is you want to do with it. Here we go. Bum, bum, bum. So let's do this. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Do they all look about the same? I think this one needs a little bit more. Lee likes honey. Okay, so here we are. So we've done all of that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take these and we're going to put them in a 350-degree preheated oven, and we're going to cook these for 30 minutes, okay? So let's get these in the oven and get these started. All right, Alexa, set timer for 30 minutes. Okay, guys, clean it up right here so we can head right on over to the next one. Alexa will let us know in just a minute or 2 or 30 when this is done. Okay, so let's get to the next one here. Okay, the next thing we're going to do are the cherry cream cheese cupcakes. Now, some of you are like, I don't like cherries. That's okay. I got you. I got you, because you can also use blueberries, right? Blueberries. You can also, and I love cherries, of course. Lee likes. I did? Sorry. Sorry about that. Maybe I need to start using the one on the oven. That's too funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is what you're going to need for this recipe. And I need you to know that this recipe is going to make, it's going to make 24 cupcakes. The great thing about this recipe is you can cut it in half. You can cut the recipe in half easily. So maybe you only want to make 12. Then you're going to cut everything in half. If you want to make less than that, you're going to have to call Lee, because he's a numbers guy and I have no clue. I had no clue what's going to happen there, okay, just so you know. Oh, they can see my recipes? Oh, well, I guess I should show them. Okay, guys, I'll put up a link for this too. This is, wow, I'm making a mess here. Hold on, guys. This is what happens. I told you I am a messy cook. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I have to clean up my mess. I think I overfilled that, which is probably crazy. Bounty is the quicker picker upper. So you guys know, don't be getting that old cheapo stuff, okay? Because Bounty does it. All right, here we go. That is all right. We got all that cleaned off. Okay, back to the show. I'm going to raise this up one second, and I'm going to talk to you because I want to show you this recipe book. You are going to absolutely die when you see this. I didn't even think anything like this existed, okay? I did not think it existed. And when I found it, I was like dying. I said, this is what I need. You know, I was the girl who was always looking for something to pin up. Give me something so I can pin that up. Here, I need to tape it. When I'm doing the cooking shows on the stove, I have to like tape the recipe there so I can show you guys. It's bad. So I found this. Hold on. It is a vertical recipe book. Look at this. This is fabulous. Do I keep all my recipes in here? No. All my recipes are already in 3 binders that I have. But when I am cooking so that it sets up, this is gorgeous. Look at this. This flips open. Okay, it flips open. But what's great is It also has dividers that if I had appetizers in here, whatever it is, okay? Now let me take you, so here's my recipes. But now look at this. This part here flips back, and there is a magnet so that it sits like this, and it sits up. Look at this. Is it not the most fabulous thing you have ever seen in your life? I love this. This is what I use whenever I'm doing cooking and I have lots of cooking to do or I have to follow a recipe. I'll put the link up on my Onward with Molly Cooking with Molly page, and that way you guys can go there and get your own. They also have refill sheets for it. So as you are getting these new recipes from me, you can take them, write them down, put them in the sheet. Oh, it's so great. I love this. So hopefully that'll help you guys out a lot. All right, so now we're going to work on the cream cheese. I'm going to put you back down to here again, so hold on. Let's see if I can get this right. To give myself 6 seconds to look at it to make sure it is. I think that's right. Lee, can you give me a thumbs up if you can see that? All right, so I have got, of course, two different things. We're going to make 24 of these bad boys, okay? So the first thing you're going to want to do is, of course, use your standard size cupcake liners, okay? I loved these. I got them. I thought I was going to be making cupcakes for a friend of mine for a party, and it didn't happen, so I had bought these. So I thought these were appropriate, but any liner will work, okay? So let me see. Let's see if we can get these in here just so I can have this ready. Uh-oh. Normally it works so much easier. We're going to push these. And can you make them without the liners? I do not recommend it. You need the liners, okay? You need the liners. Now this recipe, you're going to need to preheat your oven to 375, okay? 375. And this one's easy too. I think this is going to be, I think your kids will love this. If they love cheesecake, if they love fruit, this is absolutely a great one. Okay, and let me put this in this one too. Hold on 1 second. Just like to have this ready because when it's time, it will thicken up if I do not, and I like to be able to pour it right in. Okay. I feel two. There we go. All right, let's do this. My pans are so old. I have been using them forever. My goodness. Okay, is there another one in here? How in the world did I not have enough there? Okay, wait a minute. I think there is it is another one here. There we go. Yay. Okay, so we have the liners in there. So what are we going to do next? We're going to take these. These are going to be pushed down. You're going to need vanilla wafers. Who don't like some vanilla wafers? Everybody like them, some vanilla wafers, okay? But you're going to take one vanilla wafer, and you're going to take it and you're going to put it right on the bottom of here, okay? This is what you're going to do. You're just going to put one in there now. Come on. You're going to put one at the bottom of all of them. Up a little bit, baby. Is that better, babe? Okay. All right, so here we go. I'm going to put this in all of them, okay? Well, I didn't make that one. Look at that. That one's right up on the side. Boom. Okay, and let me get the other one. Let's get some cookies in there. And you want to know what's really cool about this? If you like to cook with your kids, or your kids are always like, Mom, I want to help. Dad, I want to help. Let them help. Look, one person can put in the liners, the ones who know that they're not sticking together like I do all the time. One person can take the vanilla wafers and can put the vanilla wafers in here. I mean, you know what? Cooking, that's what got me into this years ago. Man, my mom, whether I wanted to or not, she had me in the kitchen, but my mom made it fun because she let me help. And then once I realized I liked it, then she taught me how to do the things I didn't like grating stuff, peeling stuff, because she said, Molly, You're going to need that knowledge, because if you don't peel something right, if you don't grate it to the right size, whatever it is, that's not a good thing. So see how these are. So you're just going to set these aside for now. And I'm going to get my great Tupperware bowl that I've had forever. You can see all the indents and everything in it. I love this because it doesn't move around. It is like my favorite mixing bowl of all times. So what are we going to do now? Hold on, guys. I'm moving a few things here that I don't need anymore. Ooh, that's sticky. I just touched the honey. Baby, we're going to have to clean that honey container off before I put it back. Remind me. Okay. So, we are going to take 2 softened cream cheese blocks. They're 8 ounces apiece, just a regular thing of cream cheese. I recommend setting these out about 2 hours, an hour to 2 hours before. It will make it so much easier to mix. Okay? So we are going to, come on, let go. We're going to eat you. Ooh. Okay, and we're going to get the other one. See if we can get this in here. This is, you know, I have had many, many cheesecakes, and of course, I'm always trying to capture the best taste of cheesecake, which of course, if you haven't been to the Cheesecake Factory, you don't know what good really is. I have one that I mastered finally, a banana cream cheesecake that is supposed to be a knockoff, and it's pretty similar. Let me see here. Get this little bit off here. We don't want anything like in here. All right, let me get rid of these. So cheesecake is really good, but when it comes to, I think, cherry cheesecake, fruit cheesecakes, things like that, I've had cheesecakes that are very bland. I believe a cheesecake should be very creamy. It should want to melt in your mouth, but it should not be bland and just taste like cream cheese. That is why we put things like lemon juice in it, and we put sugar in it, because we're trying to take that, a little bit of vanilla in it, to make sure that it really just touches those taste buds. And this, for being such an easy recipe, just absolutely huge. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we are going to take, let me get my measuring cup on this one. We're going to take 3/4 of a cup of sugar, okay? Let me get my sugar over here and get this in here. 3/4. Okay. Here we go. See, we got 3/4 a cup of sugar. We're going to put that in here. We are going to take 2 eggs. I told you guys last week that I always take my eggs out about 35 minutes before I'm going to use them. I think that they mix better when they are more at room temperature. So we are going to take 2 eggs, and we're going to put 2 eggs in there. Okay, and then we are going to take a teaspoon of vanilla. Let me make sure this is on that. It is on a teaspoon. All right, we're going to take a teaspoon of vanilla, and we're going to put that in there. And then we're going to take a teaspoon of lemon juice. Okay? Okay, and I always give it an extra squirt. I like that little bit of tanginess in my cheesecake. So we're going to put a little bit of that in there. And now we're going to mix this up until it's light and fluffy. Let's see what we can do with this. And when your cream cheese is soft enough, as you can see, it doesn't go all over the place. I see some people, and it's because they don't bring their cream cheese to a really close to room temperature. You need that in order for it to mix well. So you don't want to end up with a bunch of lumps and clumps, or it doesn't cook as well. Let me get my scraper here and make sure we're getting everything. That's why I love this bowl. It does not move very much at all. It's got that suction rubber base to it. I don't know how many years I've had it, but I know I've had it at least 20. Can still see some lumps in that. We want this to be fluffy. Okay. Let's move this over here. Your girl is left-handed, so when I have to do this stuff with my right hand, it throws me off, which is probably another reason why I'm such a messy cook, because I'm always going from hand to hand. And you will see I am just really, really beating this up. I don't want to see any clumps. Go. We are going to take a few of these over to a friend today and let them taste test all of this also. So this ought to be interesting. Let's see what we got there. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks good. All right, let me take this out. All right, let me move this over here. Got the other mixer ready for the next one. Okay, so here we go. Let me see. Let me get my little spooneroo out. Let's make sure this is all. Oh yeah, this is great. This is great. Nice. You see the texture? Very nice, very smooth. Okay, so what are we going to do next? We're going to bring our cupcake holders with the little vanilla wafers. And look, you're going to take this and you're going to fill these muffin pans up about 2/3 of the way. Okay, not all the way to the top. And think about, well, I don't know what 2/3 is. A little more than half, okay? A little more than half is what we're going to do. So let's do this. Woo. I probably could. I have a thing where I can pour it in, but a lot of people don't have that, so I try to take this. Oh, I bet. You know, I wish some of you were. I wish if any of you live in the area, I wish that we could arrange. Oh, they can't hear you? Okay. Lee said a lot of you want to come taste test. Okay, well, there we go. And the thing is, look, you want to leave room for the cherries. I hope that makes sense, or whatever fruit you're using. Hi, Kelly. My sister-in-law is on. Okay, so we're going to take this. I know we're being a little bit drizzly here. That's okay. If you're not messy when you're cook, you can't be my friend, okay? You can't be my friend. All right, let's shift over. I got those ready. And look, if you're making a whole recipe and you're making 24 of them, word of advice, you want to cook them one pan at a time. Do not cook them together. It will extend the time. Some will cook more, some will cook slower. You don't want to do that. But it doesn't take long to cook these. A pan of these, it's only going to take like 20 minutes. Okay, that's it. 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes according to your stove. And again, this is going to be, when we do this is going to be $3.75, and again, the recipe will go up after this is done. We will get this up tonight. Woohoo! Oh God, I am being messy today. Be me. Be me. Oh my goodness. But that's okay. They will be worth it. Let's do this. Boom. Boom. Go. This seems to be the perfect 2/3. I can't smell them yet, Lee. Lee wanted to know how they're smelling. They're asking. Yeah, I don't. Right now, I can't smell them. Not yet, but I'm sure. It's a faint smell. Okay. I smell the cinnamon, but I wasn't sure if that's because I was pouring it or let me put this last little bit. I'm going to divide it up in here. And hey, always better to have a little bit left and have to redistribute than to run out of them, especially when you're looking for 24 cheesecakes. Okay, let me get this, just get a little water in this. All right. So what we're going to do, wow, Molly, you really are a slob. Look at that. If you want to clean it up, you can. Takes nothing. Take a little paper towel or something and clean it up. So you're going to take these one pan at a time, or if you cut it in half, just one pan. Girl, you know, if I could, but these would have to be, Carla, Lee says that you want to know how much shipping is, and I get it. I don't know how I would ship these because they need to stay refrigerated after we're done with it. Now, let me tell you, we're going to take these and we're going to put these in for 15 to 20 minutes. We're going to cook those, okay? And then when they come out, we are going to top them, and of course the fruit of your choice. It doesn't matter if it's, I use blueberry and cherry. I just use the Lucky Leaf, or there's Comstock. There's all different kinds. There's blueberry. You can get apple. I was looking at so many different times, but I've done these because I like blueberry. Lee's likes cherry, and if I'm the cook, I'm going to get what I like too, okay? So that is fabulous. And then what I do normally just for decoration is I will get a thing of the mini Nilla wafers. And when these come out and they cool a few minutes, and then I put a spoonful of the fruit on it, then I will take a miniature Nilla wafer and I will put it right in the top. And lucky for you, I happen to have a dozen ready that I did last night. So let's look at these. I wanted to have them to show you. I didn't want you to have to wait. This is what they look like. You'll see that I said you wanted to leave room for the fruit so it wouldn't come all over them. This is like, I think the presentation with these, especially with the little vanilla wafer, is absolutely gorgeous. Lee, did you want to try one of these now before we move on? Lee's like, really? You're going to do that? Okay. Lee's going to come around, and so look at these when they're like this. Look, I mean, just perfect. Just absolutely perfect. I love these. And again, who doesn't like a little bit more Nilla wafer on it, right? Okay, baby. You're going to, and let me show them first. Okay, so look, when you take this off, look here. Look what happens. The cookie's here. Hold on. Hold on. Looky here. I'm going to show you. I don't know if I can tip this, but I'm going to do it anyways. Look, on the bottom, there's your Nilla wafer, Bib. Here is your Nilla wafer. Go ahead, Bib. What you think, Bib? Oh my God. So here's a blueberry one, which of course I made for me. Are they great? Lee hasn't had these before. Even though I've been fixing them forever, I've never made them for Lee. So here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So see, when you bite in, you have that crust, but it's a vanilla wafer. Oh, my gosh. You want to try the blueberry one? Lee? He can't hear me because he's got his earphones back on. Okay, I'm going to move this because we're going to move on. Okay, hold on. We're going to move on. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm going to put these back in the fridge so I have my working place back. Hold on. Okay. I'm telling you, you need to make these. These are good. Sarah! Sarah's on here. Hi, Sarah. Okay, I'm finished this. Sarah's coming to live with me. Come on, Sarah. I have a nice little bed and breakfast for you. Okay. So, Alexa, how much time? You have 7 minutes and 10 seconds left on your. Okay. So we're going to move on. because Alexa gets 7 minutes, okay? Wow, hold on. Okay, so here comes my dessert for all my adults out here. You do not want to leave this where the kids can get to it. You do not, this has got a cup of Irish cream in it, a cup of Bailey's Irish cream in it. And I love Irish cream. I love it in my coffee. Everything. I got my iPad, honey. Lee, I got my iPad. I can see the iPad. Yeah, I'm good, sweetheart. I got the iPad. So we are going to do a no-bake. This is the easiest of everything I just showed you. Always the adult editions are always easier, right? Oh my gosh. So we're going to make this. You want to keep it away from your kids and don't eat and drive. That's what I'm going to tell you. Don't eat and drive, okay? If you do, it's not my fault. I'm just giving you the recipe. Don't you blame me. Okay. So I'm going to get my Tom and Pete bowl here. I'm going to set you back down so you can watch what I'm doing, and we're going to get back to it, okay? All right, let's see here. Trying to get this where this is right because I got to be able to see it. Uh-oh. Let's see, let me move it up a little bit more. I think that's good. Move it up just a little bit more. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're going to spin the bowl first for good luck because this is going to be amazing, okay? Okay, here we go. Let me show you what we're going to have in this. The first thing we're going to start with is we are going to start with an Oreo pie crust. And yes, I did buy, I'm not making a pie crust when I don't have to. Are you crazy? No, we're not going to do that. So you have to get yourself an Oreo pie crust. I use, of course, the Keebler Nabisco brand. See, this is what it looked like with the top off. I'm going to set this right over here because I don't need that quite yet. Okay, now we're going to get to the good stuff. What we going to do? Y'all going to love this. So we are going to start with a small 8-ounce Cool Whip. Okay? Small 8-ounce Cool Whip is what we're going to start with. You want to make sure that this is already thawed. Does not need to be frozen. I put this in the refrigerator as soon as I bought it the other day, so it would be fully defrosted. And you're going to take the whole thing and you're going to put this in here. Okay? We are going to have this. Oh, this is so good. I can already tell you it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful. Okay, and then you're going to need 2 instant chocolate pudding mixes. Okay, now, because I'm such a chocolate lover, get that off my finger, I get the chocolate fudge, okay? The chocolate fudge. You can get any type of chocolate you want to, but I got the chocolate fudge, and this is a 3.9 ounce of this, and you need 2 of these, okay? You need 2 of these. So I'm going to take this one. Here we go. And we are just going to put this bad boy. Ooh, didn't rip good. Here we go. We're going to put this bad boy in here. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Oh my gosh, Vicky, you got to come visit, girl, because you know I fix you some Baileys. You know I will fix you some Bailey pie. Okay, then we're going to take the other one. Remember, you need 2 of these. And no, don't get the larger one. It does not equal out to the same, so you need to get 2 small ones, okay? So here we go. We're going to put the other one in here. Come on. Come on out of here. See if we can help this out a little bit and rip that. Okay, so we've got 2 of these in here. Okay, let me throw these over here. All right, and then we're going to need 1 cup of milk. And yes, it should be whole milk, but I did read in this recipe that if you want to use skim milk or whatever other type of milk, look, I can tell you yes. Look, guys, I'm a fatty. I love to eat, okay? I love to eat, and I like it to be good. I don't try to substitute my stuff with everything, but I know you know what you can substitute it with, so that doesn't mean you're wrong, okay? Now we have got a cup of Bailey's Irish cream. And look, I like McCormick's Irish cream too. Just so it Irish cream. That's the most important thing. It's got to be Irish cream. So we're going to take this. This, I tell you, all my homegirls, like Lisa Scola, Teresa Paul, Wilby, Carla. I'm going to tell you something right now. My homegirls, Vicky and all them, I'm telling you, they will love this pie because everybody like a little alcohol in their pie. I'm just saying, who doesn't? Okay, so we have that in there. And now the last thing is we're going to put a teaspoon of vanilla extracts in here because vanilla extract make everything good, okay? It make everything good, just saying. Okay, so we've done that. Now we are going to take this bad boy with mixer number 2 and we are going to mix this bad boy up. Understand that when you do this, because we have 2 things of pudding mix in here, this is going to thicken up. Yeah, it probably does need more. I mean, you know, use your own discretion, okay? And just so you have 2 cups of something in there, you're okay. I went with the 1 cup of each just to make sure. Oh my goodness, can you smell the Baileys? Oh, Jesus just took my wheel. I'm saying, I love me some Baileys. Woo! You can smell it. We need smell-o-vision. I'm telling you. We need it, we need it, we need it. Here we go. We're wrapping this up. The thing to remember with this is you want to make sure that all the pudding mix is completely mixed in and dissolved. Okay? Completely mixed in. Because that is... Alexa, stop. All right, we're going to do this. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to stop this 1 second. I need to take our pears out of the oven. Hold on 1 minute. I'll be right back to you. Doot, doot, doot. All right. Oh, my goodness. Well, if you couldn't smell them then, Bib, you can smell them now, okay? That's what I'm going to say to that right there. Okay, these have got to cool for just a couple of minutes. So while we're finishing up, I'm going to put one of these in. Hold on 1 second, guys. I hope you've not lost me. I'm just putting in a couple of the cheesecakes here. One of them. Big. Okay. Alexa, set timer for 20 minutes. All right, I got that first batch of that going. Oh my Lord, if those like pears and I did. Those daggone pears and apples smell amazing. I cannot wait for you to see them. Whoo! Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Let's see what we can do here. All right. Oh, wow. This is fabulous. Can we just say this? This is fabulous. If my friends were here, they'd want to lick the beaters. I know what would happen. I know what would happen. Okay, so let's put this in here. Okay, and we are going to bring our crust back over. And let me first make sure that I absolutely got all that chocolate pudding mixture. Man, can you smell the Baileys in this? This is crazy. Okay, so now we're going to take this and we are going to spoon this into the pie crust. Here we go. We are going to spoon this in. Woo, doggy. Look at that. Slap your mama delicious. Wow. Just wow. Hey guys, make sure if you're just hopping on, make sure that you've shared this, if you will, on your page. There could be somebody who's looking for a new dessert. And this could be their one and only right here. So look at this. Look how this fills this up. Okay? Look at this. Yes, indeed. Look at that. Swirl that a little bit. Make it look a little fancy and stuff. Okay, so we have this ready now. This has to stay in the refrigerator for no less than 4 hours. 4 hours of refrigeration, okay? Otherwise, when you try to cut it, it's going to be a sloppy mess. You don't want that. And then what I recommend you do is before you know that you're going to serve it, put it in the freezer for 15 or 20 minutes, okay? It will make it easier to cut and to serve, okay? And the other thing I do with this is I got myself some nice ready whipped cream to put on the top of it. And, hold on, I'll show you something else I do. I got myself a good Hershey bar right here, right? A good Hershey bar. And I'm going to use my handy Avon graters right here. I love these grating things. These are the best things that Avon came out with. And I'm going to grate some chocolate on the top of this bad boy. Yes, I am. Great, 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 great. Look at that. Woo, doggy. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Now, obviously, I cannot slice into this one, right? I can't slice into this one. But I will tell you that I can slice in to this bad boy right here. That's what I can do. Mr. Bibb, can you take this and put this in the fridge? Boop, 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 boop. Can you take this and put this in the fridge out there for me, please? Don't put it doesn't have a top on it. Doesn't have a top on it. Just put it on the bottom of the fridge out in the garage. Thank you. Okay, guys. So here it be. So we can absolutely cut into this one right here. Now let me get out the necessary goods here. We got a little ready whip right here. We got a little plate right here. Me and Mr. Bibb are going to take a little teeny slice of this because this girl right here got to be driving, right, later on. And we are going to take this and let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's just see. I'm just going to take a small one. Well, what I call small, let's put it that way. What I call small, going to feel all warm after I have some of this, thank you. Woo! Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, look at that. Clean cut. I know what they're saying now. Look at that. Hold on. Hold on now. Wiping my hands off. Let's move this bad boy over just a little bit. Bring this over here. Take a little bit of Ready Whip and ready it on up. And then bring Mr. Bibb over. Here we go. Let me bring you up again to speed. Here we go. See if I can do this. Okay. Mr. Bibb, would you like to taste test this? All right. Here we go. See this right here? Come over. This is the Bailey. And now you're not really like a huge Bailey's fan, but how is that with the chocolate? Now, is it too overpowering? You can be honest. Is it too overpowering? Because I used a cup in here as it called for. He says it is not overpowering. I'll be able to tell you because I love me some Bailey's. Okay, let's see. Take a little whipped cream. Oh my Lord. Vicky, how many hours, girl? You need to be on this, okay? I need to be on this. Bailey's Irish Cream. Yes, Sarah. Lord have mercy. Okay, the apples and the pears are still cooling. Hold on. Oh my gosh. This is here. Remember, I'm sitting here stealing the show here. Take, oh, sorry. What? I know. Look at that. Oh, holy goodness gracious. All right, baby, I'm going to stick this back in the freezer because I know we're going to be taking this. Let me tell you, forget your after dinner drink. You need to slice everybody. Kayla's like 16 hours. Come on, girl. Just give everybody a piece of this pie. You got dessert. You got some Irish cream. Get a little coffee. This thing's absolutely amazing. Now, now we're on to the finale, okay? Aren't you glad I went ahead and did it ahead of time so you didn't have to wait? Oh, my gosh.
Kayla said it's 16 hours for her.
Huh?
Kayla said it's 16 hours.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Okay, do you want to finish this or no? Because you want to try the pears and all. I know what you want. Okay, so hold on. I'm getting ready to show you the goodness. I have been more excited about this one. One, because Lee wanted it. Okay, so here you go. Here we go. Wow. I got to tell you, oh my goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, got to do this right. Let me get out the ice cream here. Got me a little French vanilla ice cream. It don't matter if it's store-bought. It don't matter if it's pet. It don't matter if it's Breyers. I got to give my man some of this. This was a request for him. This is his Valentine's Day. So let me see. I'm going to take one of these bad boys here. Hold on, guys. I'm going to show you before I let him dig in. Hold on. Woo, doggy. Now look at this. Took this. And we are going to let him, hold on, I'm going to put it back up. Here we go again, because you know you got to see the expression, right? Hold on. Baby, let me get you a fork. Hold on. Lee going to have to walk 5 extra miles this week. Okay, baby, you got to cut the pear. The pear is not cut. Want me to cut it? That one, it should be tender, babies. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, and don't forget to get a little ice cream. Okay, in the pear. Whoops, there we go. Go ahead. Is it good? Is it good? Okay, I got to try the apple. I got to try the apple because if y'all don't, hold on, I got to try the pear. Okay, look at this apple one. Oh my gosh, hold on. Hold on. I got to get me a little bit of ice cream on here so I can try it. Hold on. Woo! Okay. Okay, now the one thing I'm noticing with the apple, because the apple's bigger, even though I'm okay with this not being as soft as the pear, I would keep an apple as big as my Honeycrisp. I would have let this cook for 10 more minutes. But in the meantime, I'm all good with this. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Try the pear? Hold on. Okay. Get a little ice cream, get a little pear. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now listen to me. I know you're going to think it was probably really, 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 really sweet. It was not. It was not. It was not overpowering. The nuts, the cinnamon, and then the honey, which is used as a sweetener. If you want more sweet, you can add a little sugar on that if you wanted to. I have to tell you, this is amazing. And I have loved everything I've made today. The cheesecakes, had those before. Now, love the Baileys. Woo, I got a little warm going on right here, right now, right here. But this, something light. You want your kids to eat more fruits? Yeah. Add a scoop of frozen yogurt if you want it to be healthier, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is good. This is good. So, I'm hoping, yes, Sue, you need to charter a bus and come down. Yes, you do. I'm hoping you're liking what you're seeing. This is what I'm asking of you. Besides sharing it and liking and following my page, venture out, especially you non-cookers. Venture out and try my recipe or try a version of my recipe, how you want it, and then take a picture of it. Tell me what you think, and I want your honesty. I don't want you to tell me you like it if you don't like it. I want to know. And then you are going to be entered for one of my honey bun cakes at the end of February. So do something good for your man. Do something good for your wife. Look, all these recipes here, there ain't a man out there who couldn't make these. There's nothing hard about them. Nothing. But do some good. Have a happy Valentine's Day. Wait till your kids go, wow, Mom, this is great. Or the next freaking get-together that you have. This is amazing stuff here. So I know I don't do desserts much unless I'm just showing you guys the pictures, but I thought this could be epic today. So please share my page. Please like and follow it if you haven't already. Thank you to all my Avon sisters and brothers who support me and jump on here and know how important this is to me, having this cooking show. I have really wanted to do this and finally jumped out of my comfort zone. I'm hoping this is going to steer me towards a path to my cookbook, which is my ultimate big hairy goal with doing all of this. So love you. Be safe this weekend. And if you fix that Van Bailey's pie, you might want to stay in or wait till you get home and eat it. I'm just saying, okay? Love y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.